All right. So, in my persuasive speech, I couldn't, for some reason, I could not explain or persuade in the way that I wanted to, following the format. And maybe that's because, I don't know, but I was just having mental locks. I was talking to people about my my speech all day at work today. So then when I'd be home, I'd be ready to, you know, speak extemporaneously, like expand on everything I was talking to everyone at work about, but it didn't just come naturally like I wanted it to. I kept like losing my flow, and then I would try to use quotes, and then I would like freeze up in my head, and then I would try to read again, and I don't know. It just felt like a disaster, but I want to explain it in a proper way. That way you can at least hear my point. So the idea behind the legal sale of kidneys is that there's a lot of people on the wait list for kidneys. Um it's said that 3,000 people are added to the list of people on the wait list for kidneys every month. And um so basically the idea is that there's a regulated marketplace, and this marketplace would just be a list that no one can really see besides Medicare and insurance companies themselves, since they're the ones paying the 90 grand a year for dialysis for each patient, which is a ton of money. Um and while they're paying that 90 grand, the person is still suffering that 3 days a week, 3 to 5 hours just sitting there getting blood pumped in and out of them. They're missing things. They're not being able to do what they want to do. Um, and this is all not okay. So what the sale, what entices? So okay, so there were 17. I talked about there being 17,000 people who donated. What I didn't talk about was that 11,000 of those people were deceased who donated to people that needed kidneys. So, as you can see, people aren't just regularly donating kidneys to other people. And the money that the insurance companies would give to people is an incentive in both ways. And it is because, say, someone's been on this regulated list for selling kidneys for like who knows how long, and they're like poor or something, but they have healthy kidneys, and all of a sudden they get something in the mail that says you're a match with this person. This is like the insurance company mailing them, let me buy your kidney for X amount of money, and they're like, oh, I could really use that money, and I'll also save a life. And there's the incentive right there, and it's also incentive for the insurance company, because the insurance company is now not spending, like I said, so it would be like 4 years on average someone's doing dialysis for before getting a match or before getting a kidney. So they're not spending 360K, they're spending, I don't know, however much that person seems fit to sell their kidney for. It's like a little bit of a transaction there, and I feel like it would really work. And I feel like that's the way I kind of wanted to explain it, but I couldn't do it with the use of quotes, or I don't know, I just couldn't do it. I wanted to explain it like that because that makes sense to me.